Hey there, Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here, adjusting my camera since Facebook is acting weird. Welcome to day 2772 of What You Know. Today we're talking about emotional health and well-being, last day of the monthly focus on emotional health and well-being for both Supersize Your Business and the Be a Better You annual challenge. And we're finishing up the month like we are every month this year, except for January when we created this process, with step 7 of the IDEANCE process, which is to educate, meaning how do we share, how do we teach, how do we learn, how do we do that to reinforce our learning and application of anything that we've learned this month, but most especially, I would say, the IDEANCE process, because we want to make sure that we make it our own, add it to our subconscious so it's another tool in our toolbox moving forward after the challenge is over. So today's step 7 is to educate, meaning how do I teach, how do I share, how do I put out there, and you can do it in any way you can dream up. You can phone a friend and talk about it. You can write it in your journal. You can share it on social media. You can do a video about it. You can teach somebody that you know, love, and care about or work with. Whatever works for you to enhance your understanding, your learning of emotional health and well-being, the process, anything you've learned this month. Love to have you share one aha in the comments below from this year's challenge. Maybe not appropriate for this group, but probably is appropriate for this group. Because all of us are always looking to continually improve, at least those people that I talk to. So today, let's do that. Also, it's a holiday weekend here in the USA, so many people are not working tomorrow, and we're having a long weekend, which is always fun. I actually slept in this morning, which I never do, but I like to once in a while. And I'm hanging out with family and friends, of course. But if you need anything, please hit me up and ask. For next month we are hopping into, and I'll give you the preview, spirituality, and how do we have and make sure that we have spiritual health and well-being in our life. So we'll talk about that starting tomorrow for a month, and then we will finish off our monthly focus this year on physical, which this is blown up from the way I usually share and teach this, which has been fun for me. Not sure what I'll do next year, if we'll go back to a different order, or if we'll blow it up again and do a totally different order. And what I'm talking about is the order in which we cover the 9 life framework areas that I talk about. I usually do a month of we're preparing, and we create our own process that we're going to use throughout the year based on the theme of the annual challenge. Then in each of February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, and October, 9 months, we cover one of the 9 life framework areas, and we apply different topics and tools to that specific area of the life framework. And then I think I'm going to do No Nonsense November again this year, meaning I share usually 30 of the biggest lessons that I've learned in business, life, everything, in one a day, because it's a quick things we can do, one thing a day, to really massively impact and improve our lives. And then December is always a surprise. That's usually wrapping up all of the different topics that we covered this year, and figuring out how we take what we've learned this year and make next year even better than this year was. All right, any questions? Please ask. Otherwise, go out, make it an awesome day. Enjoy your holiday weekend if you're here in the USA with me. Otherwise, I will be with you tomorrow.